Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into you. Flip the rules as you see fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest, and let's get this party started by calling in spirit. Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. I hope you can see everything. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out, tuning in. There you go. I think that's a better view right there. Thank you. And let's see if we can clear the overall energy here. Let's do it. Clear the energy, spirit. Clear it. There you go. One more time. There we go. Alright, let's do it. There we go. Alright, let's do this. I have a scripture that I want to read. It's from Ephesians 6:12. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. So, folks, we are talking about a spiritual warfare. Okay? A spiritual warfare. Unseen spiritual forces of evil that we have a fight against. And this is no joke. So, if knowledge is power, let this be a wake-up call to all of you. Some of you are not aware that you're under spiritual attack. You are. If you felt it, some of you out there that are gifted, if you felt it but you weren't sure, you're being attacked. Anybody that has any type of spiritual ranking, chosen ones, you are under attack by forces unseen and individuals that are being manipulated like puppets by those forces. That is not a joke nor a lie. And that's the truth. Let's get into it. Spirit, give me some messages here for the overall collective, please. Give me some messages. Yeah, moving back in. Alright. Look at this. The earth angels, the chosen ones. This is it. It's things that are bigger, greater, and stronger than you. But unseen. Somebody could be moving back in with their family, moving out. But this could be an earth angel. This could be somebody that's moving. Or Spirit's giving you the wake-up call that it's time to move. Yeah. Time to move. A call to action. Calling all earth angels. Assemble. Because I'm telling you, we need to hold the light. There are things going on that we have no clue about. Yes, this is what they want to do. They want to delete us. They want to make us irrelevant. They want us to question our faith. They're testing us. This is a testing period, a sifting period. The wheat and the weeds, man. Which side are you on? Because I'm telling you, this is not the time to sleep, my friends. Yeah, screenplay. It's like all been written in the book of life that this was going to happen. And it may feel like it's not real. And that's what they want you to think of. Oh, this is just like a movie. This is people that are crazy. This is people that are making stuff up. We ain't making none of this up. I'm telling you right now, you can't make this shit up. It's so unreal, you can't. It's like, yeah, It feels like a zombie freaking apocalypse. Like the world is going crazy. It's foretold that that was what's going to happen. Conspiracy theorists, this is what they're trying to say. This is all conspiracies. This is all like smoke and mirrors, illusions. The illusion is that this is not happening. They want you to believe it's pretend. They want you to believe that it's fake. They want you to believe that these people that are talking about it like myself are crazy. But it's not. It's a call to assemble, to hold your light. It may seem like something's greater than ourselves here. But remember the story of David and Goliath. A slingshot. That's all it took. And it was divinely directed by God to hit them between the eyes. It doesn't matter how big they are. That's the harder they fall. And that's not a lie. That's not a lie. That's not hyperbole. That's the truth. There are individuals out there that are being controlled by the dark forces of this universe. We need to hold the light even stronger. Stay awake. Stay awake. Look at this. Menace. There are people that are specifically put here on this earth. Spies. They're spying on you. They're watching you. And they're trying to take you down. Don't let them do it, friends. Don't let them do it. You've got to be strong. You've got to be vigilant. I don't know what in God's name all this is. I have no idea. Pill bottle. Compartmentalized. I have no idea what the heck that is. Hang on. Oh God. Even worse. Look. Spells. Magic. It's real. And it's being used against light workers. It's being used against the chosen ones. Earth angels. Whatever you want to call yourself. Those that have specific jobs on this earth to hold their light. This is what's happening to you. They're trying to bind and blind you. Make you sick. Somebody out there, the other, trying to make you sick. Or you're a conspiracy theorist, or you're crazy. It's all a movie. It's all illusions. That's what they want. But Spirit's saying it's time to move. The time to move is now. This is a call of arms, man. This is a warning. Not getting your guns. We're doing spiritual warfare. Anything physical is not going to work. It's just not going to work. Spirit, show me what this nausea is about. That mixology. Somebody could be mixing spells that's making them sick or making somebody sick. They're trying to use any means necessary. The LARPA. This is a person who is a pretender. That's a LARPA. Pretends. Role plays. They're role playing. Maybe it's, yes, look, deception. They're not who they seem. This is a person who's a liar. Oh, God. Plays games. A gamer. This is somebody you're being warned against. Caution. The deleter. Deleting. They want to delete you. That was here today already. Double confirmation. This person's trying to delete stuff. Maybe even deleting stuff on their phone, trying to get rid of the evidence that they're trying to harm you. Boy. Spirit. I mean, this is a collective reading. Just take what resonates, but there's specifically, we are all under judgment as far as under God, right? As humans. But there are certain people that there's no redemption for what they're doing. And they're going to spend lifetimes paying the penalty for what they're doing. But this is a comfort pet. Somebody might have a comfort pet. This keeps coming out. What is this? Passports. This person might travel. Have passports. Tasers. Yeah, taser. They're trying to stunt you. They're trying to stop you from gaining this knowledge. Maybe even saying that tarot is bad. Tarot is the devil. When it's them that are these individuals that are the devil, that are trying to stop the light workers. We have a warfare. We need to be ready, man. Spirit's saying, hold the light. A revolving door. Could be an actual physical location, the revolving door, or it could be somebody going through cycles over and over again, not learning a damn thing. Oh my goodness, somebody could smoke a lot of cigarettes. This person, don't trust them. Don't trust them, because they are doing the most. There's somebody here that is a pretender, pretending to have spirituality, pretending to know God, maybe even carries a cross around their neck, maybe even goes to church on Sunday, but this person is a liar. They are a manipulator. This person is out for blood when it comes to you. Probably going to go into more energies as the time goes by, because this is going to increase. As you're getting more woke, you're going to be attacked more. Just so you know. And it could also be from fellow tarot card readers. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. There are some people that are in the tarot world that are in on this, that are pretending to have spirituality, that are shuffling the tarot cards, but they're reading negative energies. They don't want people to be together. They're negative about unions. They're negative about the whole thing, but they pretend to have a form of spirituality where they're proving false to whatever they're doing. Behind closed doors, they're doing witchcraft, magic, mixing spells, and trying to stunt and stop the light workers, those that are spiritually gifted. But they pretend to have a form of spirituality. These are the people, the invisible forces, the motivation, who knows? But, a lot of it's jealousy and envy that creates this evil eye, that creates the spell work, the wishing a person evil, calling that upon their name in an evil way. Doing rituals. Yeah, getting more than one person to believe the narrative that you're crazy, or that you have you're the mark of the devil, you're working against spirituality, when it's this person projecting their own image on this person. Can't trust them. Yeah, can't trust them. This is a rich girl, person who thinks they have status, a measure of money. Yeah, twin flame is here. This purse, twin flame. What the hell is that about? What's the twin flame about, Spirit? This could be your twin flame. A person who's a rich girl. Yeah, abundance. This is what it's all about. It's always about the Benjamins. So this could be you as a rich girl. You could have a twin flame. There could be a lot of money. Prophetic, futuristic, projection about your life. And this is what they're trying to stop. You from being rich. You from having union with your twin flame. You from having abundance. So they're putting all these obstacles in your way. What is this saying right here? Enamor in the reverse. Trying to get your person not to even like you. Look at this thief stealing your money. Can't make it up. An entity attachment. Trying to attach an entity to you. Oh boy. We gotta be aware. We gotta get woke, because I'm telling you, this is only gonna get worse. There's a karmic femme in the reverse, pretending to be somebody's twin flame when they're not. Third party sitch. They could have put you in a third party situation. You're a person. Flying monkeys in the reverse. They don't want to oppose you anymore. This group, or this is a pretend idea that they don't want to. Third party might not want to oppose you anymore. Maybe they were opposing you in the past. Oh boy, look at this. It's all gonna go to the floor. Here we go, Spirit. Yeah. Okay. What's this flying monkeys about spirit? They don't want to oppose. This is a third party that doesn't want to oppose you anymore. Spirit, tell me about this flying monkey, please. Oh man, things want to come flying out. What is this saying? Abandonment in the reverse. This is a person, I hope this ain't a twin flame. Karmic masculine. So you could have a karmic masculine that doesn't want to abandon you, that doesn't want to oppose you. But there's faults in the reverse. False documents in the reverse. They could have put out false documents about you. It's in the reverse. Somebody, your karmic masculine, was asked to put out false document and didn't want to. Priest in reverse. This is what I'm saying. This person pretends to be a spiritual person. Intuition in the reverse, not using your intuition. Somebody's not. It's causing you emotional pain too. What is this? Surprise in the reverse. Maybe this doesn't surprise you. That's why you're feeling this way. Oh my God. Can't make it up. Jealousy and envy in the upright. Community in the reverse. This is a whole gangle of people that went against you. You're unbothered. That's causing a lot of conflict with these people because they wanted to bother you. Divine feminine in the reverse. They could have pretended to be their divine feminine. Could be a boss, a distorted boss in the reverse. A divine feminine in their reverse is like controlling, manipulative. This is a boss that is a tyrant. Manipulation in the upright. These are two people. A divine feminine in the reverse. A boss in the reverse. They're manipulating. They're manipulating this twin flame connection. Yep, ancestors are here in the upright, so there's ancestral protection. These are people that are guarding you. These are people that are helping you. But families in the reverse. So you could have family, karmic family that gets in. You could have had a family, either with this twin or before the twin or after the twin. You could have had a family, and it's in the reverse. They tried to ruin your life. Oh, man. Saying good. Spirit. Anything good here? Love spell in the upright. They tried to put a love spell on your person, or they did put a love spell on your person. Your person wants to message you. Sweetheart in the reverse. They're not sweet. They did something here. They contributed to something here. Priestess in the upright. You could be a high priestess. Or there could have been a priestess here that's involved in this. Karma. Karma for all of these people. This person could be blocked from you. Your person. Imprisonment in the reverse. You're not imprisoned anymore. You have a pathway that you're going towards. And you're going to have a relationship. They tried to block you. Travel in the reverse. Voodoo in the reverse. Achievement in the reverse. Starseed. Somebody that pretended to be a starseed in the reverse. Single, sexy, and successful in the reverse. This is a person that's trapped. The house is in the reverse, losing everything. Transition, rest in peace in the reverse. They probably sent death magic to you. False narrative in the reverse. You're learning the truth about what happened here. You're going to get actual money. Moving on is here, right? Twice now. First time and now. In the distant future, you're going to be moving ahead. Yeah. It brought so much sadness, even to your children, to your family. This bullshit. Divination. They don't have any God in their life. They don't have divination. They don't have that religion. It's proving false to its power. Ice Kings in the upright. This could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Poverty in the reverse. You're not going to be restricted. You're not going to be in poverty. That's what they were planning for you. That's what they were doing to you. Trying to keep you away from the twin flame. Trying to destroy your family life. Trying to destroy you. And your twin flame could have been involved in this, unfortunately. They want to apologize, message you, but it's like you're moving on. You're not staying stuck. You've been released from this circus to the stars over here. You've been released. And they're like all in there scratching their heads like, how the hell did that happen? How did they escape us? We did everything humanly possible to keep them stuck. Yeah, you got it stuck back on you. That's all you did. You may have delayed them, diverted their path. They got back on it again, or they're going to. While you are going to stay stuck. And whatever you asked for to happen to this person, this starseed, this earth angel, going to happen to you. 10 of Pentacles. They're going to get their success with or without you, with or without the twin flame. Even after 10 of Swords, having their back stabbed, 10 swords in their back. It's the Queen of Swords. I have this more than once. 7 of Wands. This is a person with trickery. This is a person that did a lot, did the most. The Hierophant, acting traditional, right? Acting religious when they're not. They're the devil in disguise. Addictions, obsessions, and one of their biggest obsessions is screwing you over. You had to be guided out of there by your ancestors, 6 of Swords, and by the divine. There's a judgment on these people. Now their life is going to be in the balance. Their life is going to be stunted because they came after you. And it's all about money. It's all about success, jealousy, and envy. The two biggest blockages, the two biggest ugly things that they have in the world. It makes people do absolutely crazy ass things. There's a King of Wands here. I feel like you're walking away from this person. Walking away from this person. There's too much involved here. Too much involved here for, I don't know, if there's an awful lot of trickery that happened to a person that didn't deserve it. They came at you on all ends to block you, to take everything from you. And no matter what they did, it only came back on them. And if it hasn't already, it's coming. Get ready, because they're going to be hit hard with all of this stuff. And the death magic, that was not smart to send death magic to an earth angel. You better make your will out, man, because, I don't know, I seen in one of the cards, rest in peace, it's in the reverse, but they might be sick, this person, for what they've done. Spirit, here's a message, please, about this scenario, please. Thank you. Responsibility. Yeah, I don't feel like these people take responsibility for the actions that they took towards you. They're in denial. They don't want to say it. They don't want to be responsible for other people judging them, and yet they judged you quite harshly. Practical intuition. In the reverse, they didn't use their intuition when it came to you. They didn't see the good in you. They didn't see the value. But I feel like awareness is at the bottom of the deck because they're going to. Spirit is going to force them. Right now, they can't see the big picture of what they've done. But as karma hits them over and over again, they're going to figure it out. They had no right to block an earth angel and to stunt them for nothing. You did nothing wrong to these people. Nothing that I can see in the cards. But all they did was the most. Over and over again. Almost a divination abuse of coming at you with multiple people cursing your name, trying to create blockages between you and your twin, and turning your twin against you to call down your name as well. All for money. If they could get you out of the way, they could take your position and take your money that's coming to you as well. Boy, are they in for a surprise, because I'm telling you right now, karma is going to kick their ass over and over and over again. And I'm telling you, they're not going to get free from what they've done. This is ugly. There's a judgment called from the universe. They're going to realize that this was a bad mistake. When it starts hitting them, they may play victim, but they know damn well, if it wasn't for their foolishness, if it wasn't for them sticking their nose where it didn't belong, being jealous and envious of a fated, a destined partnership, they wouldn't have this situation happen to them. They have nobody to blame for the upcoming judgment than themselves. Thank you so much for joining me in the Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe because I'd love to have you. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed. So, looking back at this reading, there's so much going on in the reading that at the time when I was listening to it or going through it, there's a portion of it or one part of it that I was not understanding at the time when I'm reading it, but there's a phone in the reading that I put down. There's a phone deleting. I think one of them was, and it showed a phone. Somebody could have tried to message the other twin. Now, take what resonates, leave the rest, right? Past, present, or future energy. So in the past, there could have been messages that were sent. This karmic that is with the twin deleted messages so that if there was a message sent from the other, those messages did not get received. So say you are the person that was messaging your twin. They never received the message because the karmic was playing with the phone. And then if they tried to message you and respond to you or tried to get you to talk to them or apologize, whatever they were trying to do, the karmic intercepted the message. Now, there was another portion of it where it talked about this person, a high priestess, and karmic feminine. I feel like that's what it was. This is the person who is. You could be a high priestess. Obviously, you have gifts because you wouldn't be attacked otherwise. But this is a high priestess. This is the person I'm talking about. These are tarot card readers. This is a person who has divination gifts and is abusing them and trying to pretend that they have a form of religious belief system or a religion, or that they're gifted, or that they're one of us. They're a starseed. They're a twin flame. They're the person who has the knowledge, maybe even flipping cards, okay? Maybe even has a channel themselves. This is the person I'm talking about. This is the whole point. There are people that are specifically put here, puppets to the master, unseen forces that are controlling individuals to do their bidding. They are on social media sites, whether they have a channel, a blog, whatever the case may be. These are the individuals that are trying to pretend they have a form of divination, spirituality, but they prove false to its power. They're controlled by power, greed, jealousy, and envy. They want to be among us so that they can slowly sift us out, delete us, pick it. What is it? What I want to say? Sometimes, yeah, it's like extract us. One by one, they want to pick us off. And it's an effective method. If they can get into your head, they can make you believe, is this really what you want to do? Or is this really a godly thing that you're doing? Or is it really the devil? The whole point is this, friends. Doubt is the biggest, how do you say it? Doubt is what is going to take you out of the game. It's what made Eve in the garden turn against God. Is it really so that you can't eat of this fruit? That is the point. They're out here, very spiritual. You would never know, very positive. Probably have a lot of subscribers. But what they're doing is undermining you. They're undermining the whole tarot community. They're a false prophet. And whether you believe in the Bible or not, in the Bible it talks about false prophets. It talks about Armageddon, the end of the system of things. And one of the biggest things is the harlot, the political elements, getting drunk, the blood of the innocents. This is what's happening right now as we speak. And whether it's through, traditional 3D religion, they're doing it there. In the 5D, we've got the angels that are doing the right thing by God, and then you got the demons that are doing the right thing by Satan, okay? And then you have these people on earth that are doing the tarot cards, the divination world, the occult community, that are making what we do in tarot and undermining it by actually being a tarot card person. They're pulling cards, they're giving readings, and they're undermining those people that believe in them. And it's such a huge judgment from the universe to do such a thing. There are certain things that are, like I said before, you can't come back from. The evil element, the evil intent. And obviously, they're going along with it. There's a portion of it that is being controlled, obviously, by unseen forces. The puppet master, right? But you have to agree to sign that contract. Because there's an element of, you get something out of it. When you sign that contract, you're signing a contract with the devil so that you can get something out of it. The money, the fame. But it's temporary, just like Satan's temporary. You're signing a contract with your own death sentence, really. And this divination abuse, it's obvious is what it is. It's over and over again. A person's doing it. They're actually getting it stuck on them. They're getting sicker and sicker. And it's physical as well as mental. They can't stop the ball that started rolling a long time ago to attack a person, to receive the destiny of this twin flame connection in particular, because this is going on worldwide here. We're just picking out one scenario, one situation that's actually happening, but there's going to be more to talk about in the future about other twin flames that are being hit. But this particular twin flame, a person tried to swap destinies, tried to delete a person. They're deleting messages. They are controlling a twin. They've even gotten the twin to call down your name, unfortunately. The repercussions of that decision for this person, who's also a tarot card reader, into the occult, mixing spells, making their person sick, making the other twin sick. You might feel it too, intuitively. You might be feeling sick. You might be feeling anxious. It might not be just the magic they're sending, the bad, dark magic they're sending you. This might be you're feeling your twins being sick. You're feeling your twin's anxiety. Your twin, unfortunately, chose a person over you that is the devil in disguise. And maybe for a time they believed in this person and went along with it. There was something about blood and some sort of ceremony. I feel like this twin tried to help delete you because they were under the impression that you were the person that was bad. They believed this person was their twin at one time. But feel like there's a understanding here that they're not. They know now. And they're embarrassed. They might be sick too. They're catching the karma, and also what this person's trying to do is make them sick, to keep them from coming towards you. There's a manipulation too. Why would they want you? You've done so much. I'll go and tell them. This person might even be wanting to contact you. This karmic might have tried. Be prepared for that. This is a person who is going to be very nice, but what they're going to say to you is going to be very negative. And they're not a friend. Even if they were a past friend of yours or a passing friend of yours, you might have known this person, they tried to take everything from you. Never forget that. We are in a war, my friends, and we have to keep that light and hold that light vigilantly, because they're coming for us in any way possible. They're going to try all different ways. But the tarot card community, just like the religious component, there are good people in religion, in 3D religion, trying to do the best they can, trying to hold their own light, even if they're not enlightened about everything that's going on. They're in a matrix. There are the same type of people in the tarot card community that are vulnerable to people who are pretending to have a form of divination, but are only trying to trap innocent people that believe in them. It's such a damn shame. But we have to have this. Knowledge is power. We have to continue to hold that light. This is a warfare. And we are warriors. We may bend, but we do not break.